Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is episode 6 of my Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance. We are ready to dig a grave for
This
our
is a good
parents.
place. You're gonna like it here.
So, let's just find it. Here we go. So this starts a fairly long cutscene at this point. I'm also trying out a new headset and microphone with the headset. If this microphone doesn't work very well, I'll go back to my previous microphone, which is a nice microphone as well. But I got a new headset because my older headset was starting to get some crackling and feedback, and I didn't like it, so I bought a new headset.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Not from you.
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? Is Bishek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Missed. We can't win that fight. No sense in even playing it.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me.
Look, so Bishop can't even pick up that damn club.
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
Not completely.
And now, for the Maiden Bloodletting.
I've already killed a couple people.
Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
So it's not a maiden bloodletting.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Charge! Disperse this rabble!
Yeah, where's that laughter now? Okay, this is the cutscene. Brian Blessed. Henry's alive. Not the most pleasant face I've ever seen. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's our marker.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Yeah.
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Okay.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you find me?
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What were you doing in Skalitz?
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Plus you got that sour old uncle that took you in. They were looking for me.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Rattay he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
I'm tired.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Okay.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
I haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
Where am I?
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying around long enough.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Rattay?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Rattay, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Yeah. I owe you my life.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
All right. So I'm hungry, and here's a pot to eat from. Not enough. Okay. So because I have the DLCs, I get these ancient maps. I don't really bother with them too much. We'll take our money. Do we want his beta die? Not really. Lockpicks. Let's see. Yes, yes. Yes. Actually, let's take all of this. We can sell it to the armorer. So I'm just going to take all of this. I guess I could have just pressed E and held it down. Alright. Let's get dressed. Bianca's ring, common bassinet. Decorated red Waffenrock. Never heard of that word before. I know it's a foreign word, but hunter's gloves. Nail collar. Noble shoes. Padded black coif. Patched hose. Plate coutiers. Red scarf would take off my Waffenrock, so I'm not gonna. I've already got patched hose there, so we'll put on the War Horse Gambeson. What do we have for weapons? Oh. I don't think. We'll take that, and that's it. Okay, let's look over here. Your home. Rattay Mill is now your new home. Your bed. You can sleep here and save the game. You have your own common trunk here, which is available to you in all your homes and rented lodgings. So I just get your things from the trunk. I just did that. Awakening. Go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzik. I woke up from bad dreams. Blah, blah, blah. My treatment was not without cost. The Good Thief. Miller Peshek and his niece Teresa took care of me while I was at death's door. I owe them my life. Talk to Miller Peshek. And it says the Good Thief. So I've got a feeling he's not going to want me to do anything that's lawful. I'll wash myself up a little. DLCs. As you can see, I've got all the DLCs. So I'm just going to process through that. I'm going to eat something because I'm hungry. So let's eat a bread roll, couple apples, a cheese. Yeah, let's get it to 95. Speech is 3. I'm not sure why. But I'm still sleepy. Energy 49. Alright, let's talk to him. Hey, old buddy. I'm Henry. Thanks for taking care of me. Can you tell me?
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the Bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
So, anyway, back in medieval times, the millers kind of had a bad reputation. They were always doing underhanded things, or not always, but a lot of them found themselves on the wrong side of the law. for whatever reason, it just seemed like a profession that kind of lent itself to being doing underhanded things at times. What would you need from me? Or can I pay instead? I'll just do the first one.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Tell me more, forget it. Tell me more.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
Okay, I'll do it. Just because I have to do quests, and I'm sure there will be plenty of other quests that are a little dishonorable that I'm asked to do.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. God be with you.
He's not a very pleasant person, is he? Alright, get a spade. There's one sitting over here by the cart that I was rolled up on. Alright. Let's go talk to Sir Radzik. Tell him we lost the sword. Let's equip the shard. We won't unsheath it, but it'll be equipped. Okay, so how much money do I have? 234. Oh! Let's go back to this guy for the moment. I was already here. I don't know why I just discovered the mill, but there he is. I've got coin enough to pay you back.
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Sure, I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm still on it. Let's, we'll talk to him later.
Farewell.
He's got a lot of things to say, so a conversation with him will take a pretty good time. And I don't know, don't really want to put that much time into it. So, first things first. This is what they call the baths, or the bathhouse. And I'm going to get a bath, because I want to be as clean as possible when I meet up with Sir Radzik.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing? Use the bathhouse services.
I'd like to order something here.
And what is it you'd like?
So you have several different things that you can do here. Have a bath and launder my garments, heal my wounds, bath and laundry, to pay for a winch and everything that goes with that, get a haircut, get a shave, nothing actually. But I do want a bath and to launder my garments.
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
I could haggle this, but I don't really feel like it's worth it. You could save 1 groschen. So it's,
Fine.
I just
Here
don't
it is.
find it.
I'm
worth it
sure
to
you'll be
even
extremely satisfied. God bless.
haggle with her. So I've taken a bath. Now let's go. Let's go to town. I watched somebody else playing this game and they constantly jumped up and down because they said it would increase their vitality. I found that to be not very immersive. Who goes running around jumping all the time? Okay. So here's some more flowers we could probably pick up if we wanted, but first let's eat from the pot. Alright. Hey!
Halt!
What?
Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Rattay Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope.
Hey, good to see you,
What do you
Pope.
want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
You're not dressed like a pope. I'm Sir Rattay's blacksmith. Is it money you're after? Let me in. Okay, so as you can see over to the left, the Henry has a 4, an 8, and a 6 for his different level of abilities, and the guard are all question marks. So let's try this one. It's the highest level for us for right now. Look how clean I look.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Rattay's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop
that
you.
failed.
Now bugger off.
Oh. Well, if that didn't work, as you can see now, 2 of his values have become visible down on the bottom left. His, what did we call that? Presentation, whatever it was, is 13, and his intimidation is 13. I am not good on either one of those, so let's try this one. I have to tell Sir Rattay what happened to his sword.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Rattay what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead.
Success.
It'll be your skin if Sir Rattay isn't pleased.
Use my great talking. Okay, so Sir Rattay's in this castle, but I want to go to the armorer first and sell my excess armor, and maybe even repair the armor I have.
Come here, young fella.
Hello.
Good day to you. What do you
day to
need?
you. Well, you called me over here. What are you hanging around for?
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about? I have no time for scum like you. All right, what's it about?
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
Sure, why not? If I'm going to do something for Miller Peshek that's not on the side of the law, I can do this too.
All right. I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pastor of the Guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way.
Okay. I could give him 50 groschen of my own money, but I don't have a lot
I'll
of
be with
money.
you.
So, all right, let's see. Hey, look who that is.
Brooms for your house.
Kunesh.
Rakes and hoes for your field.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me.
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You bastard. Do you want another beating? Be reasonable. Do you really want to make me angry? I could kill you in a second. Fuck. Blank off. I guess I did kind of say it. I'm going to use this one again.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
Okay, talk then.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
All right, very well then.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Well, I've already been back there once. So... Okay, so this is the swordsmith.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and
This is
asparagus.
the armorer.
Come right up. No need to be shy.
Hello, armor smith.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Okay, let's talk trade.
Farewell.
I want to sell. And so I want to sort it by everything I wear and then just sell everything I'm not wearing. Which comes to 32. Okay, so let's haggle for this.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
So, I usually go about this far. Oh, I do have final offer, though. Let's go this far.
Satisfied?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
All right.
Agree?
We use the perk final offer.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
All right. We're just going to give him
Very
what
well,
he asked for
I
at this
agree.
point. We've already used final offer. Oh, I also want to do repairs.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'm just gonna pay it. I'm not gonna haggle for that. And then around
Fresh
here
bread.
is a
Come
tailor.
and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus.
I've never seen him sitting down.
God be with you.
Hello, sir. Repairs.
God be with you.
61, 13, and 3. It's a lot of money, but I want to look my best. And as you can tell, if you just pay what they ask, you get a reputation gain. And sometimes when you haggle, depending on how much you've haggled, you get a reputation gain as well. So I am completely prepared and clean. We can go talk to Sir Rattay now. We got 5 minutes. Let's see. These are all the people from Skalitz. They're beggars now. This is Rattay, where they came after Sir Rattay led them here. Okay. Sir Rattay's horse. Nope. It wouldn't let me look at the other horse.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I was going to see Sir Rattay. I was attacked by bandits in Skalitz. Sorry, I'm in a hurry.
I must speak with Sir Rattay. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Rattay.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
He didn't sound very convinced that I was going to find that sword. Of course you are, Hal. So the feast hall is up here. Here's a cutscene.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit.
Bleep.
Deep fucking
Bleep.
shit. Bleep. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Rattay, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but
I'm in trouble.
Had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Well, Captain Bernard does not like me. Nor does Sir Capon. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. It's actually gone on really long. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.